Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I'm not doing too bad. I worked all day and came home, took a shower, and then I decided I'm going to make kind of well, it's a usual video, but it's a little different. I'm doing like a snacks video or appetizer video. I'm not sure. Whatever you want to call it, you go right ahead. But I have some mozzarella sticks here. I have some chips and cheese with jalapeno. I have some jalapeno and cheddar poppers. And these are pretzels filled with cheese. So I don't know if I'll be with the jalapeno ones, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to cut some of it open so you guys can see what it is. Especially, I don't know, so I do know I have people from other countries, and I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I love my ones around here too. So, but I don't know if they have all these things like the pretzels and the poppers. I'm sure they have something similar, but maybe not exactly. But so that's why I like to cut them open and show you. But I do want to say hello to a couple people. I want to say hello to Claudia from San Antonio, Texas, Tila Young, and Shasta. Hey guys, how you doing? So we'll start with a chip and cheese. I'll probably put another chip on top of that because that has a lot of jalapenos on there. I put a little bit of Velveeta and a little bit of cheddar cheese. So here's some crunch for you guys. So good. I just did the chips and then put the cheese down and put diced up some jalapeno. I won't cut this one, I'll do it like that for you. And that's so good. There is so much steam coming off this, you wouldn't believe it. I don't have the tomato sauce, I gave that to my son. I like it just like this. Sometimes I dip it in there, but the sauce that comes with it just isn't the best to me. It's hot. I have some diet soda too, right here. It's so good. Look at there. It seems like the people like the odd ones like this that I have just odd stuff on there, so I thought that's a nice little variety. So actually I probably don't even need a knife, but I'll cut it open to be a little nicer. But that's what the pretzel one looks like up close. I baked all this in the oven. And let's see what the inside looks like. Excuse me. You guys know me and my hot food, man. I love it. It doesn't like me. So there's the inside. They're pretty steamy. I love pretzels. It's like a nice cheddar cheese in there. Maybe I should call this cheese-alicious. Cheese-alicious. But I had a horrible day at work today. It was horrible. Worked all day, no break. I was literally just exhausted and there was so much to do. Still didn't get it all done, but I just couldn't stay any longer. I was starting to feel, from all the stress of all the orders, and I just couldn't even do it. I was like, I'm going home. Besides the fact that me and my boss got in a big argument the other day. I'm gonna cut the jalapeno popper in half. I don't know if I can eat these, but I bought them for you guys to see and try it. Because this has like a big piece of jalapeno in it. I don't know if you guys can see the steam coming off of there or not, but I ate like the little pieces over here, but I don't know about here. See that big piece of jalapeno? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take that off. Yeah, that's hot. I see everybody doing a spicy noodle challenge. It looks like that's way too hot for me. I'm not sure. I just thought this was a little different things on there. Thought maybe you guys might like to see it. This would be probably like game day snacks for football. But back to work. Yeah, me and my boss got a big argument the other day, so let's see what happens. I'm wondering if I'm going to get any hours now. But I just, he just tries to push you around so much. And I just can't do that. I just can't. Ooh, that's hot too. The jalapeno ones, I don't know if I can eat that big old piece. Look at that. Look at that big old piece of jalapeno. I love hot stuff, but ooh, don't know. It just makes it hard for me too at work because I don't know if I ever discussed it with you guys or not, but I am I'm anemic and I'm iron deficient. I've been diagnosed with both, and I've been that way probably for 6 years. And it is on, they don't know why. I've seen a hematologist for years and years, and they did all the tests and everything. We just don't know why I am. And he says there's probably about 3% of people that will never find out why they are. It is not from bleeding or anything like that. I had a hysterectomy, I told you guys a long time ago, and everything else was checked out. And he just says some people never know. But it does run in my, anemia runs in my family. My mom is a hemolytic anemia. She gets very sick very quickly. I get very wore down pretty easy sometimes if my irons are low or my deficiency. I normally would go into the hospital and have infusions. Which is normally when I'd go there. I'd be there probably for 10, 12 hours. And they pump a bunch of iron into me. And it usually makes me feel good for a little while, but now my insurance doesn't want to cover it, so I can't even go have that done. So I'm going to have to wait and see what happens. I don't know. They've been giving me a hard time with everything. I'm paying for a bunch of stuff, so it's a private insurance, so I guess they can do whatever they want. I'm going to try to look around for a different one because I have to be able to have this, because I literally get so wore down. That's why you probably see me looking tired all the time in bags. I haven't even been back to the hematologist since the beginning of the year, because what's the sense? He'll tell me I need to have the infusion, and insurance doesn't pay for it, so I'm gonna have to figure out something else. And the pills and stuff like that, I can't take over the counter stuff. It does nothing. Even with the infusion, it's like hours of iron being pumped into me, and it sometimes only lasts. The shortest it's lasts is a couple months, and the longest it's lasted is like 6 months. But that's why I look tired a lot and stuff like that. But I thought I'd just explain it, because I know I get dark circles and everything else, and it literally, and for some, I lose all my vitamins a lot of times too. And he says it's all connected, but he just doesn't know that we will ever be able to diagnose why. Now my mom, hers is pretty bad. She started feeling really bad, and like me, you start wanting to feel like you're gonna pass out and stuff like that because you're so low on iron. But hers got really bad where she couldn't even hardly get up and walk around. But she thought it was her heart. So she went to the cardiologist and and was doing the stress test. In the middle of the stress test, she's like, I can't do it, I'm gonna pass out. You know, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. And so they admitted her into the hospital. And when they admitted her in and started doing the blood test, she had, it's called hemolytic anemia, she had lost, it dissipated, I guess you'd say, because you didn't lose it from anywhere. I don't know, I guess it attacks itself, and half of her blood was missing, just about half of it. And they had to have special blood flown in for her, and she had to be in a hospital for a while. She was pretty sick, and she has to carry a paper with her just in case, that they know what she has, because it's just like it happens and you don't know when it's going to happen. Pretty scary. I love her so much, I don't want nothing to happen to her. You know, so that's why I look tired a lot, and I complain a lot that I'm tired. I just hate it so much, but again, in my car, it's saying low battery. I know I told you guys a story how my battery was low, and I didn't want to buy a new one, and I went out the next day and my car wouldn't start, and so I went and bought a new battery, and I think that was only a couple months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, and that thing's saying again low battery, so I'm going to have to put the darn thing probably in the shop. I don't know. My husband's going to look at it Tuesday when he's off. He's going to take all of it out and clean the battery connections and stuff like that and see. But it's kind of weird that it's doing that again. I hope there's nothing serious the matter. It was a while back, but I was watching Fluffy Hates Fibro, and her wife were on there, and they were doing a spicy noodle challenge, and they were kind of like questioning and answering each other, and she asked her wife, who's your favorite gal? And her wife says, well, you, of course. And she goes, well, and I think she commented, I know that it'd probably be the dog. And I was thinking, it's the same thing. You could ask my husband, who's his favorite gal, and he'll say, the dog. That's definitely his favorite girl. She definitely got him wrapped around her tail. He is very neat, clean, never eats with his fingers, fork, knife, proper all the time. And now with the dog, since we've had a dog, I seen him using his fingers so he can feed her and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, you know, he used to yell at me, don't use your fingers, use your fork, whatever. I'm a person, I could, you know, stuff like this I eat with my fingers, or French fries. Even pizza, he uses a fork and a knife, which a lot of people do, and there's nothing the matter with that. But he would tell me, don't use your fingers, but now I see him picking the meat off with his fingers and giving her meat off his, or a piece of crust. And so I know she's the boss of that relationship. It's sad that I've moved down on the list now. That is hot. My son's out there. Oops, sorry. Once again, my middle finger. My son's out there. Are they hot to you? These jalapeno? Oh, he didn't try them. He's being a wimp. It's pretty spicy. But they're good. Man, I'm getting full already. I'm trying to eat some more. My cheese is all stuck together. I'm going to do it so you can maybe see the food better. Sorry I'm drinking so much, but that's pretty spicy stuff. So when it has lots of cheese like that, I always put a piece on top of there because it's quite a bit of cheese. I can't believe it's already getting towards the end of September. My gosh. Seems like it's going very quick this year. In my last video, I told you guys about my son, my older son, how I almost lost him. My younger son had problems with one of his legs too, and I'm going to tell you guys about that in a future video. I didn't want to do two sad ones in a row. So, but actually my younger son, I do want to tell the story because I had never heard of this before. It's actually, I'll tell you what it's called. It's called slip capital femoral emphasis, and it's something that happens to teenagers, especially boys, being athletic or puberty and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to talk about it because I never knew about it, and it just was such a horrific time for him and for me, but more for him obviously. But I mean, because I had no idea what was going on, and I feel kind of bad that it had went on so long. But I'll get into that into another video and tell you guys about it. Sorry about all my complaining about work. I love the work I do, the people I work with, but my boss is not a nice person. For some reason, he thinks he's way up here and you're way down there. So. I lost my napkin. This is like super filling. So I don't think I can eat anymore. Plus I think I'm a little extra tired today. Just from the hard work day. And Nikki keeps me up at night too. That doesn't help any. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll show you what's left on my plate here. It was really good though, very good. So I don't know what I'm gonna call this in the title. Snacks or, I don't know. I just thought it'd be something different and maybe something interesting. I love these pretzels. I love pretzels. So I love these little pretzel things with the cheese filled in it. I think everybody loves chips and cheese. The jalapeno poppers, great. Very hot though. And mozzarella sticks, you can't really beat them neither, but I am like totally stuffed. I cannot eat anymore. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day or a wonderful evening, depending on where you are. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button and leave comments down below. Say, hey, how you doing? But I guess I'll probably talk to you all later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, everybody.